thing for you, right? Somebody who has come, who's already at scale 5 or 6, you should not be looking at being there where you are, right? You should look at being a little bit more than that, right? So that is precisely what it is. So our objective is very simple: this 40 vocabulary words. But other than these 40 vocabulary words, what are we going to do? We will have a lot of chit chat in the language, right? And as I already said, if you are struggling with something, you can use a little bit of Tamil here, a little bit of Kannada as well. Rashmi is here; she can do the translation and stuff like that, right? So that is what it is. It's very right. So it's okay, but we need to leave the comfort zone of English and of your local language and come into English, right? So that is what it is. We'll have these chit chats, and then I'll also try and introduce you to some videos, right? Videos is a great form of learning, so we will do that. We will also do some free speeches. So many of the interviews, when you go, they'll give you a topic and they say that speak on this topic, right? So similarly, what we will do is like we will have some instant or maybe a prepared speeches where you will take that space for 2 3 minutes. You can speak. So I'll also give you a lot of tips and tricks, how you can prepare your speech, how you need to do the opening, right? What are the stories you should say? What are the humor part you can add? What are the anecdote you can add, right? If you can use your quotes you can bring it, right? And also end well. So these are the things. So this will make you very confident. And what will happen is like if you have something like maybe right in a team meeting, it will make you very confident to speak, right? Because you have 20 odd participants or 15 odd participants, you're not afraid to speak in front of them. And this is what it is. I keep saying there's no point in having read 100 books, right? Unless and until you go and practice that in a swimming pool, right? If you say that I've read 100 books and I would start swimming, you will probably drown, right? The chances are there, right? Because you haven't practiced it. So this is what it is. So this is a practice. This is a great platform to do that, right? So that is what it is. So we will do that as well. And another very important thing is like we will do that as an exercise. And when we do the vocabulary will be a part of exercise which we will do in the class. So after having said that, let's start with today's task. So you all have seen this has been shared already. So this is a set of words which we have. Just give me 1 second. I'll share this with you. Okay, so this is everybody have this Excel, isn't it? Right? If somebody doesn't have an Excel, you can raise your hand. You can tell us. But everybody, Rashmi has ensured that everybody received this thing. It's been sent to your personal WhatsApp as well, and we have also requested you to go through that. Right? I don't expect everybody to know all the word, but definitely there are some words you would have definitely known or come across it. If you haven't come across even a single word, don't worry about that, right? We are here to learn. We can start from beginning as well. I don't expect you to know all these 40 words as well, right? So that is the beginning. So the first thing is like we will do as an exercise, right? So the first word, and we will do few more exercise. That would be the class today, right? We will take a few of these words. We will do it. Now what will happen is like I'll give you a few words. I don't want to give you all the 40 together, right? It will become a task for you. Maybe I'll look at the number which I'm going to give you. I can give you 3 today. Take it as an homework. And what you do is like you have the entire 2 days for you. And so just find out the meaning is already given, right? We usually don't give the meanings and all, right? We ask you to go the other way, right? But being it's an express, being that we have lost a lot of time, being that time is an issue, right? So we have given the meanings as well, right? But the first word, which is forte, right? We will do the other way, the traditional way. So we will do that. So the first thing is like why this is important, right? So the reason why it is important, I will also request you all to go and check the uh, videos which has been recorded, which is there on the website, right? Which is on the DTech website. So after the introductory thing and few of the digital platform and all, what you can do with digital platform, how it will help you, like the movies or maybe songs and or maybe reading certain things and all, you will head into vocabulary. So vocabulary is something where it's a video. I don't want to repeat the same thing here. There are a lot of information which has been given how you can build the vocabulary, right? So how you can build the vocabulary, how you can keep building on the vocabulary, and you can never should think that I'm there where I can call myself master of this particular language. Nobody can probably call. Even those who probably wrote this dictionary, Oxford and Cambridge, even they can't say that because new words are getting added and stuff like that. So the very important thing is like go through these videos as well, which is very, very important. Okay. So first thing first is like take this particular word, which is forte, right? Forte. So what is forte, right? So forte is like my strength. What is my forte? My forte is this. My forte is like I'm a great cook, right? You give me something, I can cook for you. My forte is like I'm a good cricket player. So what is forte here? What does it suggest? It suggests your strength. What's your strength? Your ability, right? My forte is like you give me a task, I will be able to complete it on time without any error, right? That's my forte, right? So these are the stuffs which is your forte, right? So this is a good word. This is a very common word which is very much used in office as well. So this is a word which we will make sentences today in the class, right? So so that would be the task today. So first thing, as I said, there is a video which you can see, but I'll also show you how you can do that the traditional way you can search. And another very important thing I want to say, I would also would like you to request you to build your vocabulary organically. So what is organically? See, you will come across a lot of websites and all, or maybe where they say you this is the 500 words, this is the 5,000 words, have it like an exam you have to sit and all, and after that you will get confused and you don't know what is this word and what is not that word and all. It will be confusing. So build it organically. So when you build it organically, this is how you should build it. So first thing is like what you should do is like when you read something, I would request you all spend that 5-10 minutes of your time into reading something in the morning, right? We have this phone, which is the what do you call dynamo in this today's age. Everybody have this. Everybody uses it for different purpose. Use this for you, right? Which is that 5-10 minutes of your time where you can read something. So this is there in the digital platform video, right? Read something. When you read, right, or you get a paper at home, newspaper, great. Or maybe you have a book, read, right? So when you read, there will be some words which you will come across. You may not know the meaning. Don't let it skip it off, right? Write it down, or maybe Google it, or maybe go through the dictionary. For learners, I'll definitely say don't go through Google, go through dictionary, or else if no option, go through Google. Have that word, take it to your book, right? You should have a book where you can keep it and write it and make sentence, right? Meaning is not good enough. Make sentence and keep it with you, right? And so leave it for a couple of days. Go back and just see the word, like good old days, like when we used to study. Keep your hand on that word and see whether you remember. If you remember the meaning of that word after 3 days, it's good on you, right? If you remember after 7 days, very good. If you remember after 1 month, maybe after 1 month, just go through all by that time you would have had another 13, 14, or maybe 15 words. If you remember all the words, you can proudly say that's my vocabulary. What goes in will automatically come out as well, right? So when you speak, you probably using like ability and strength, you will say, dance is a great forte. I've seen her dance before. Automatically it will come. I'm speaking now. Nobody's sitting there in my head and assisting me how to speak, how to generate and bring in the vocabulary and talk and all. So it's all automatic. So if it goes here, it will definitely come out. But it takes over a period of time. So this is an organic way how you can develop. and this can be done over a period of time, right? It should not be done like with the traditional thing. So the first thing is like this particular forte, right? So this can come at various platform, right? You will have various platform where you can come across this word. Maybe you are watching a movie, or maybe somebody have used it, maybe your boss has used it, or somebody has used it. You can use, so it's come across. So don't worry about that, write it down, and that is what it is. So let's see the forte. So the first thing is like, to save time, what I've done is like I've written it here, the forte, right? Forte. So what is forte? So if you see, as mentioned, so you can also click on this. This will also give you the pronunciation of this particular word, forte. So the first thing is like at a thing at which someone excels. Anything at which someone excels. Someone is really good, right? That is forte. So forte, what did I mention a couple of minutes ago? Ability, strength. Someone excels. What is excels? Excels meaning someone who does really, really well, not ordinary, more than what it is required. That is forte. So you don't have to buy any books. You don't have to do anything. All you need is this smartphone or a device, and also internet. Simple. And if you want to learn, you certainly can learn. Now let's go to the dictionary. This is Google. Suppose if you don't have time, Google it. But for learners, I will always say, see, I'm sure many of you, when you learned, when you were in school as well, you were asked to bring in the dictionary. See, my English teacher never used to let me in the class, or maybe not only me, everybody, if we don't bring in the dictionary for that particular period, the English dictionary. But now things have changed. School is school, but for adult learning, you don't need this thing. So this is online free. So what you have is like, you have Oxford Dictionary. So what you do is like, I have already keyed in the forte. You have to live with the ad. That's okay, right? Anyway, it's coming free of cost. It's causing no harm. I've been using it for a long time. So forte. So it will also give you the reason, the meaning of forte. So what is the meaning of forte? A thing that somebody does particularly well, right? Like I said, the dance. Like I said, the cooking part. Badminton, playing badminton and doing what do you call long rallies is a forte, meaning playing long rallies is a forte, our strength. So you don't have to use that strength, you can use forte. So that is what it is. And you will also have so there are not many options here, but if you go to this particular word, forte, here in Cambridge Dictionary, this is Cambridge Dictionary, right? So this is where it is. So here what you do is like you also get different accent. Let's not go into that, that's very complicated and all, right? The first thing is like a strong ability, something that a person can do well. That is what forte, right? So you have there are some words where you will have synonym, antonyms and all. You have the other synonym words and all, right? So that you will have, and a lot of other stuffs as well, right? Our only objective is like to get the meaning of it, right? But we have given you the meaning. You don't have to go through that as well. So this time is saved. But once this training is completed, you want to bring in or maybe enhance your vocabulary, right? Please do it this way. That's the best way, right? That way you will learn while learning, right? So there is a sentence as well which is mentioned here. Cooking was not exactly a forte, meaning cooking now it's become a strength now. It has become, so it's saying was not exactly. So what does it mean? Was not exactly, but now things have changed now, right? So maybe it is her forte now. So that is what it is. Okay. So this is one thing which we have done. Now what we will do is like, so I will give you two words, right? First we will do one, right? So we will do as an exercise in the class, right? So this is the best thing, right? When we do exercise, so keep it simple, make a lot of errors. You are here to learn, and so that is what we are here for, right? So after forte, let's go to the next word, or let's do the forte itself, right? So why not do we write forte? So I believe everybody would have understood now. So let's make a sentence here in the chat box. So this particular chat box, it's not only your chat box, it's your whiteboard or the notice board, or maybe if you want to call your textbook as well, where you will write, right? And I'm here, we will all see, and this is getting recorded as well. And unfortunately, if someone like Mahesh called up 8 of his crewmates are stuck in some work, they may not be able to come. They will see this video and they will understand it, and we can revise with them in the next class, right? So this is a whiteboard. So the word is forte. We have all seen, right? So let's make a sentence here of forte, right? Your own sentence, that is very important. Don't take it from anywhere, any place. Make your own sentence. Make mistakes, it's fine. If you don't know, still you write something. That's the beauty, and we will work on that, right? So can we take 1 minute to write this particular sentence? I'm also going to write my sentence, right? So I'm going to write a sentence. Let's see who's the first one who's going to do. And so let's start. Make a simple sentence, or if you want to make a big sentence as well, up to you. Yeah. So your time starts now. You have 1 minute. Before that, I'm sure everybody will be able to key in your sentence. With everybody, and see, Subha, what happened? Where is your sentence? Okay, see, we had fabulous icebreaker, right?
Right, sir.
You did? Okay, you key in here. Key in here. Like Kavi, can you type your sentence here in the chat box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I do right now.
Please. Okay, don't start leaving. Okay, there is one participant who already left, right? So that is what I said. See, if it's not possible today, or maybe you are stuck somewhere, or you can't have your camera on today, that's all fine, right? But this is what, like Kavi, she did, right? She typed a sentence, she had the camera on, she will build that confidence. There are 15 other members who are looking at her, right, at this point of time, right? So this is the only way how you can build confidence. You don't get perturbed. Tomorrow you have any meeting, or you become a TL or something where you have a client call and all. You will not even worry about who is there, as long as you're focused on what you want to do, how you want to do, right? As simple as that. Okay, so I'll check with others as well, like Subha is doing. So we all had an introductory session, great session. You all rocked and roll whatever you did. We all did icebreakers as well. Again, a great thing. Everybody participated with a lot of enthusiasm. You brought in a lot of ideas as well. So I think this is nothing. I know we are getting into the act of learning. Don't worry about it. Very simple. Okay. So Subha has keyed in. So I would request everybody, right? Or else I'll come to everybody. After Subha, I'll come to Sridhar or maybe Priyanka and all. So please have your sentence and key in here, right? This is the first thing. First step is sometimes it does take time. There are more who have keyed in. Okay. Great. So let's go to first Subha, since I called her first. Subha, now you can read your sentence, and while reading, if you can have your camera on, great.
Okay, sir.
Subha, how are you doing? Good?
Hi, sir.
Okay, fabulous. Good to see you again. So please,
Yes, sir. Good.
okay. So please read your sentence.
Yes, sir. Doing art-related work is my forte.
Fabulous, fantastic. That's what you said. You are good in that when you introduced yourself as well. So doing art-related work is my forte. So full stop. right? Next time you can do the full stop as well. Fantastic. So, is it really you do, or for sentence you made? What kind of artwork do you do?
Okay, no, sir. I like to draw many anime characters and some of goddess paintings. I like it to sketch portrait. Just in the beginning level. Uh, already I said to you, my hobbies is artwork related. I practice this in every evening to draw something very useful to me. Portrait drawing, sir. I usually do.
Fantastic, Subha. Fabulous, great. So that's your forte, and that is what you have said as well. Fabulous, Subha. Great job, right? Getting into a great habit, right? Fabulous. So let's move on, and so let's go to the next participant. Before I go to the next participants, both with Kavi and Subha as well, what I did, I had a chit chat, right? Not only about this, I had a chit chat, a following question, right? Is a forte, or what do you do? Is it for the sentence, or is it for real, right? I remember she said that when she did the introduction as well, right? So these are the chit chat. I keep saying English is not only in office, English is all around us, like Tamil is all around us, Kannada is all around us. So a language cannot be confined to one place. It has to be all around. You have to be comfortable everywhere, right, to use this language, right? So you will see a video as well where I've also mentioned, because this language is something. See, if you're working in a company, you all have to be in graduate, isn't it? Otherwise, you will not be, right? So the point is, like, we all learn this language, right? English. How this language came, who left it, that's a big story. That's also covered in that video, legacy of Britishers, right? So as simple as that. So, but this has been there for centuries now, right? And it's also part of our curriculum as well. But the point is, like, how well we learn. Our mother tongue is very easy. It will automatically come. Even if you don't teach anybody to learn mother tongue, they will learn it, right? As simple as that. But English is not that easy. Why it's not easy? Because you always have the luxury of your mother tongue. I'm very comfortable in speaking with my friends in this mother tongue, right? Why should I use English here? I'm not comfortable in using it. I don't use it much anyway, right? So that is what it happens, in the sense, like, we keep lagging behind in this particular language over a period of time. Though we know, right? We know the alphabets, we know the words, we know how to read the words as well, many of them. We can write simple stuffs as well. That's all fine. We can do that. But when it comes to using them in a proper way or in a confident way, that is where we struggle. This is where even our education system, to large extent, I'll not brush everybody in the same paint, we lag there. Why we lag? Because it's not a practical aspect, right? We are not doing these kind of sessions, right? And even if, when many of the schools where I've, because being in training for a long time, I know many of the schools as well, the teachers are not that, I should say, they don't have that ability where they can take it into an activity based learning. When they do it an activity based learning, like what we are doing, this is activity, right? So more than the textbook learning, if it is activity based learning, what happens is, like, you become confident, you start using it, your brain starts thinking about it, then the words start flowing, and then you will be able to interact, right? As simple as that. And it becomes your forte as well over a period of time. Okay, right. So let's move on. So these are the videos which is there. There are many who are coming to captain session, but some are not watching the video. I will also request a great opportunity to say that as well. Please keep seeing the videos as well. Many of the stuffs are mentioned there in the video as well. So after Kavi and Subha, let's go to, I would request everybody, right? Everybody's task. I'll come to you. Be there. Even if you're not keying in your sentence, it's okay. Tell me the reason why you're not doing. As simple as that. And then we can start working on that. I will request others to do that as well. Okay. So let's go to Priyanka. Priyanka, hi. Please read your sentence.
Hi, sir.
How are you doing? Good?
Good, sir.
Okay. If we can also see you if possible, and also please read your sentence.
Okay. Cooking well is my forte, sir.
Cooking well is your forte. Okay. Fantastic. So very good. So what she's saying is, like, cooking definitely is a forte. Cooking well That is what she's saying. I can cook. Everybody can cook, but can I really cook well? So that is what she's saying. Okay, Priyanka, did you know about this word before? Forte?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You knew about this word?
Oh, yes, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir, or no, sir? There could be only one.
I knew.
You knew about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so this is very easy for you, right? Isn't it? The strength. Okay, so you are at home or office today?
Sir, I'm at home.
Okay. Even at home, no, Priyanka, select a place wherever you are, right? And a secluded place for just for this 1 hour. 1 hour, you don't have to have your camera on. Whenever you speak next time, if you can have it, so that we can all see you as well. So that will be the something, right?
Okay,
Priyanka,
sir.
fantastic sentence, great job. So let's move on to the next participant, which is Sridhar. Sridhar, hi, your sentence.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Sridhar, how are you doing?
Sir, well, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Read your sentence.
Sir, I can easily connect the all sports and play well is my forte.
Okay, I can easily connect all sports and playing well is my forte. Okay. Um, okay, so what you're trying to say is like I connect to all the sports, meaning this connect is like you talk about cricket, I know. You
Yes,
talk
sir.
about badminton, I know. You talk about World Cup football, I know. So I connect with all sports, and playing well is my forte. And playing well is my forte. Fantastic. The next part is fine. I connect with all sports. Playing well is my forte. Fantastic. Great job.
Thank,
Did you
thank
know
you.
about forte before?
No, sir.
You didn't know about forte
No,
before.
sir.
Okay. So fabulous. So this goes into the vocabulary, but follow the routine. Keep seeing this
Okay.
word. If you
Thank
remember
you.
this word after 1 month, forte will be definitely a part of you. You'll never forget. And if
Okay,
you
sir.
have to write a sentence or use it, right, you will definitely, this word will come and you will be able to use it while speaking as well. Well done today, Sridhar. Fabulous. Okay. So let's move on. Okay, so Rashmi is also asking something. Who's using this ID? So please, okay, Rajesh, she's got the answer. Okay, fabulous. So who else? So let's go to more participants. Let's find out why they haven't done it as well. So let's go to Manoj. Manoj, you are the first participant here. How are you? Where is your sentence?
Hi, sir.
Hi, Manoj.
Hi,
What happened to your sentence?
sir. Editing my work is my forte, sir.
Okay, but why didn't you type in the chat box?
Oh, wait, sir, wait.
Okay, you do that. You do that. Okay, so we will look here because see, by listening, it's different, right? When I see it, no, then if there is some correction and stuff like that, is it possible you can have your camera on as well, if possible, Manoj? If you can do
Yeah,
that,
possible, sir. Possible, possible. Sir.
please, please, please. Fabulous. Good to see you. It doesn't matter at home or work, wherever you are. As I said, editing work is my forte. Fantastic. Fabulous.
Okay.
Editing simple one. Editing work is my forte. Fabulous, Manoj.
Okay.
Good job.
Thanks.
Right.
Okay.
So let's check with more participants as well, what they are doing. And so let me see. I know this time I'm slightly pushing you in to the concept, right, because of Express and all. But Rashmi knows that we don't start any task at least for a week or so, right? There's no point in pushing, right? I know there might be some who may not be comfortable. For them, it will take time. And if I was a student like you, I would be going through the same phase as well. But come back in April again, and so that will be a leisurely done. There will be no compulsion in doing the things ASAP as soon as possible, right? Manoj, you can go on mute. Thank you. Manoj? Yeah,
Sir?
thank you. Yeah, you can go on mute. Okay, yeah. Right. So I know it could be a little bit slightly overwhelming for some, but maybe this is what I also said to the management team. I don't want to do things soon, right? And so we take our time. We want you all to come and start enjoying you start liking us and we liking you, and then we will have load full of chit chat around the topic, and learning is also something which will happen automatically. See, unless and until you start enjoying and coming here, there's no fun, right? And this is not like the test which we'll have tomorrow and stuff like that. So this is has to be right something which is like you start enjoying and you are a part of it. Okay, so let's move on. So let's go to the other participants who haven't done. No, if you haven't done, it's okay. But if you have done, great. We will find out why you're not able to do. Okay. Paramu. Hi, Paramu. I'll not ask anything. You just unmute and you're here. Don't leave, right? Be here. What you can speak with us, Paramu? Okay, right. And Paramu doesn't want to speak. Okay, so let's move on to Kamali. Kamali Kannan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Kamali. What happened to your sentence, Kamali?
I do a lot of new recipes in cooking in my course.
Speak in the mic. Whatever you're saying, please.
Sir, yes, sir.
I couldn't hear what you said. You made a sentence. Great job. What is the sentence? Can you say that again?
Oh, no. Once again, sir.
Yeah. Can you type in the chat box? Is it possible?
Okay. Yes,
Type in the
possible,
chat
sir.
box. I'll come to you, right? I know first day. Type in the chat box. Okay, she has done that. Can you read it now?
I do a lot of new recipes in cooking in my courses.
Okay. I do. Okay. I try a lot of new recipes. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great job. Thinking sentence. Right. I try a lot of new recipes. Right. I'll
Yes,
get
sir.
to recipes later. Recipes in cooking. That's my forte.
It's my course.
That's my forte. Right. I try a lot of new recipes. Recipes itself, when you say it's cooking only, recipe cannot be somewhere else. I try a lot of, so rather than, okay, I do a lot of new recipes. That's my forte, right? In cooking, that's my
Oh,
forte. Kamli, well done. Recipe,
okay.
the spelling, check that spelling as well. That's a new spelling you can learn. It will be RECI, right? So
Oh,
that's
yes, sir.
okay. Don't worry about that. It's all fine. Your thought process is there, which I like. And fabulous sentence, use a full stop at the end. Great job.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
fantastic. You're at office or at home?
Office, sir.
Okay, so what happened? You could have had your camera on and spoken. Okay, next time you try and do that. Okay, so I'll go
Yeah.
to another participant, and which is Baranya. Baranya,
Yes, sir.
Baranya saying yes, sir, as if
Yes.
she has woken up from
Yes.
somewhere. You know, we are doing vocabulary.
So my footy is not to be memories line songs line. Sir.
Sorry, say that clearly. Okay.
Sir, my footy is be. Sir, hello.
Can you type in the chat box? Can you please?
My footy is to be memories songs line, sir.
Okay. Why you're not able to type? Can you type it, please? Is it possible?
Already text பண்ணிருக்கு, sir.
You have texted? Okay, Baranya, you have done. Okay, I haven't seen. Okay, my forte is to be memorize song lines. Okay, fabulous. Very good. My forte is to memorize song lines. Fabulous. So you know a lot of songs. You can sing the full songs, is it?
Sir.
Okay, if you fine. So sentence is good, Baranya, right? Okay. So we will stop with that. Okay. My forte is to memorize song lines. So that is what the forte is. Okay. Okay, Baranya. See, we will, it goes to everybody, and you can go on mute now. You can go on mute. See, this goes to everybody now, right? This goes to everybody. So first thing is like it's a homework for us to find out if this is a convenient time for everybody, right? And because the strength is slightly less, and so as I said, we are going slightly bit fast. I would take more time, right, to talk to you and also talk about the importance and the confidence building and all those things. So we will look at that as well, right? So that is what it is, and so it's a task for Rashmi and I. So we will figure it out. Okay, for the benefit of those who are here, great job, right? Fabulous. And what I'm going to do is like I'm also going to give you few more stuffs as well, right? Few more stuffs, and maybe you can take these two words as an homework, right? Make your sentence and come. Everybody have the list. So adore and gigantic. These are the two words, right? You can make an sentence of this particular word. Make your own, right? And when you make the sentence, what you do is like you make it actually in an digital format, right? Maybe if you're attending from your phone, then you write it somewhere in the phone so that you don't have to key in the chat box again, right? Write it again or maybe type it again. So what you do is like you make a copy or maybe you keep it there and cut, copy and paste it here. As simple as that, right? So since this is going in the recording as well, the point is like what we have learned is like the vocabulary part, and this vocabulary is very essential in the sense like this is how the language builds. And when we are doing this vocabulary, there are a lot more learning which will happen. I talked about the punctuation. We also will do a little bit of past tense and present tense. I was looking for some word in other class. We had an opportunity, right? And so we will do that, and we will also do singular plurals, noun and proper nouns and all, right? So these are the stuffs we would keep doing that, right? So I believe a great session actually, I would say. So those who have done, I would also request another two of the words which I have given, which will be again shared by Rashmi as well, who will take it and probably share with you as well. So try that as well, right? And I'll also try and do something bit different, right? We actually, as I mentioned, since this is also getting recorded, so we will also go a little bit traditional way as well. So traditional way is like we will take it a bit easy. I know we will be doing every day a little bit of vocabulary, right? If participants, there are many participants who came in, right? And if some of them have left, so right, or maybe they are not opening up, then right, we will take it slightly bit easy. I still feel we have a lot of time, right? And so we will do the confidence building before we start opening you up, right? So that is kind of an homework for me as well, right? So as I said, since it is getting recorded, I didn't want to do any of the PPT stuff because most of the PPT stuffs has been already done. It is there on your what do you call on your the videos. But I thought, okay, since we have done this particular word and there are two more words which will also do as a homework, I'm thinking we will go back to the PPT and I'll do certain things which will build in a lot of confidence, which I thought I will avoid for this express session, right? And I would start doing that, right? So it's a homework for us as well. And so we will not push you, right? I don't start vocabulary unless and until it is 4 or 5 classes as well, right? So that everybody starts opening up and feel comfortable. Okay, great. So I'll do certain parts in the PPT. This was not, I was not prepared for this, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring in. You all did wonderfully well, let me say. Those who couldn't probably type it in the first attempt and all, don't worry about that, right? You all did really, really well. And so that is what I would like to say. Okay, so first thing first is like, what I wanted to do is like, I wanted to do the bottleneck. See, everybody will say to you that talk in English is very important, and this thing and that thing and all. But there are very less people who will tell you how to do that, right? They will not say that the difficulty in that, right? People will say, do this, do that, you do this and all. But what is the difficulty? What are the challenges, right? So if you look at from the participants' perspective, right? Right? There can be a lot of challenges. I said we don't learn the activity-based learning and stuff like that, right? So what are the bottlenecks? We'll look at some of the bottlenecks, right? So this is getting recorded, and Rashmi will also ensure everybody see this particular video as well, right? So that way everybody will also go through. So first thing is like, what is the bottlenecks? The very first important thing is like challenges faced while speaking in English is like, it can be over hesitation as well. The first thing, right? And so this is all my experience, what I've been doing, right? I have not taken it from anywhere and put in here, right? My experience with all the participants over a period of time. The first thing is like, shall I do or shall I not do? Shall I open up, right? If I do, if I make a mistake, what will happen, right? And right, others would be seeing, others will be judging. So this will always somewhere down the line, that's there on the mind, right? So if you have that, you may not be your 100%. Whether I do it right or wrong, it doesn't matter if I do it proper, right? And do it best to my ability, right? The reason why it is required, see why we are doing this. Why do you think DTouch is there, right? Why do you think DTouch is there, right? So DTouch is there or maybe why do you need this English? Why? What's the reason you need English, right? Can I not manage with Tamil? Can I not manage with Kannada? Right? And I'm talking to my colleagues and floor in most of the time Tamil or Kannada. Then what's the point, right? Why should I do that? So what is the importance? Why should we do that? Why we are doing this? So that's the first thing you should ask yourself. Why? Right? If you ask why, you will get a lot of answers. If you don't ask this why, then probably you're doing because somebody else has asked, right? The management have asked, or maybe they have said this thing, let me come and do and all. Why? Right? So this is what it is. So we all know, I would request you all to watch this video. If you have watched it again, go back and watch it again. This is in the form of video. I'm not going to go in there. Today you're fine. Tomorrow, right? You have been assigned a small team, right? You want to grow. Everybody want to grow, right? After 5 years, I don't want to be in the same thing, doing the same stuff. Right. And I told about who has left this language. So this has become a corporate language now, right? In company, you can't do away with this language. You need this language for writing your email, for interacting, for doing the calls with the client, or maybe if you have to manage your team and stuff like that, right? You need this. You will have client call, right? Not all the client will be from your home state. You will have someone who are not even sitting in the country as well. They might be outside. Or maybe someone from Delhi, right? They don't understand Tamil, or you don't understand Hindi. So what's the connect? And they will not even appreciate you if you talk in Hindi. That's the reason we need. Watch that video, right? So you're not doing it for me or DTouch or company. You're doing it for yourself. As simple as that. So the moment you ask this question, right? What is in it for me? That's a very, very important thing. This is a very famous thing, right? Which I do with all the training. Why should I do this? What is in it for me? You tell me what's in it for me. So kids ask this. Kids will say, finish the homework by 5 o'clock. Okay, if I finish my homework, what is that you will do? Right? I know you should not give them chocolate every day. It'll become kind of a bargain, and then it's not good for them. But that's the same kid which is within us as well, right? If I do this, what is in it for me? This word is like, what is in it for me? What is the benefit, right? Why should I do this, right? The moment you start asking this question, then the results will fall in place, right? You don't need this for anybody else. You need it for yourself, right? So, okay. So this is a bit part, and we will, I'll try to cover up in the opening session in the next class as well, a little bit more about why do you need this. So we talked about the first bottleneck, right? First bottleneck is like over hesitation. So if you do the over hesitation, if you're always like in the 50-50 mode, or shall I do that, or shall I even come here and all, who's the loser? We all know that, right? And it is very easy. See, I'll tell you, there are many who have started with nothing in this language as far as this language is concerned, and they are really doing well, right? In terms of the corporate life as well, right? So it doesn't matter whether you've learned in a proper way, you were blessed where you went to the best school, or you blessed that you have the best teacher and all. Doesn't matter. Now, what is the situation where we are? How we can change it? As simple as that. Do we want to change? Yes. Or you don't want to? Yes, we want to change, right? Is it easy? It's not going to be that easy, but it is impossible? Definitely not, right? Very much possible, right? So this over hesitation will not help, right? What will others say? What will others see and all, right? This is the first bottleneck, right? This is what participants will experience and come across, right? And so the solution for this is like, stop worrying what others think. Simple, as simple as that. It's for life as well, right? For training as well, right? Stop worrying about what others think. Focus on what you want to. You should see that the bird's eye, right, or maybe the fish eye, right, which in the famous tale, which Arjunan saw that, right? Isn't it? You should only see your target. You should not see anything else, right? So that is what it is. Your focus, your target is to learn this language. As simple as that. Let me be selfish. I focus myself, and let me get into that particular groove. I stop thinking and start doing. As simple as that. So this will ease up everybody, right? This will ensure that you're able to do what you want to do. If you don't know, that's fine, right? You can still learn. Okay. So another very important things are, see, this is what I say here. Mistakes are absolutely fine. I would not even call mistakes. If I don't know, if I'm learning Kannada and I'm getting a little bit better, I'm better, meaning I'm making a lot of mistakes, right? For me, it's not mistake because I don't know, right? So mistakes are absolutely fine. Don't worry about that, right? So if error and stuff like that, it's all fine. When you're speaking, when you fumble, when you're not able to show what you want to say and all, it's all fine. You can always get into the Tamil or Kannada mode as well. That's a leeway you have, right? These are all fine. They're actually the stepping stones towards success, right? So that is, nobody reaches where they are, right? Okay, so this is what it is. So never worry about any sort of the mistakes and stuff like that, which you will do, right? We are here to learn, right? So as simple as that. The next is it's like never feel shy, right? This is what I said the other day as well in the meet as well. We are not here to sing or dance or maybe do some mimicry. Maybe that could be a forte if you want to do it, but that's a different thing. But that's not what we are asking. We are here to learn. As simple as that. The objective is that. So never feel shy, right? And so these are before you get into the ground to play, somebody said sports is forte, Sridhar, I believe, right? And before you get into the ground, the battle is here, right? This is where you need to find in the battle, right? As simple as that. If you are not here, then you will not be there as well. Okay, so this is very important. So the point is like you need to have this, what is in it for me, and then you think about all these bottlenecks, right, which I said, and so never feel shy. And so whatever you're doing, right, it's you, and you do that. So these are the hurdles. You would have seen that hurdle. I'll stop here because we have another 2 minutes, right? I don't want to drag in, but I will also tell you one more thing, right? I'll stop here. We will cover this thing, and we will go slightly bit easy, and so that participants don't leave, right? I know it can be because we had a considerable strength at the beginning, and it did, right? So it can happen. Okay. So first thing is like this never feel shy we talked about. See, the stuff is like hurdles. Have you seen that hurdles in Olympics? Anybody? Raise your hand. I'm not going to come to you, ask you what is hurdles. Anyone have seen hurdles? 100 meter hurdles or 110 meter hurdles. It's all like, right? So hurdles, what they will do is like, they will have kind of in hurdles, hurdle, of course, the hurdle. It'll be like a wooden kind of a stuff. When if the athlete hits the hurdle, it'll trip. It'll right. It'll trip, and they will run over that, right? So so the reason why I'm saying is that these are the challenges everybody can have, right? And this is the challenge which we will try to overcome, right? And so I'll do more of this foundation. What I showed today is more of foundation. It's not covered in the video as well. Because it was very limited thing. We don't want to dump you with a lot of things, and we will do it as a session. and we'll try to have a little bit more fun, like the icebreakers and all, and words will happen, three words and stuff like that. I believe we still have a lot of time, right? So that is what it is. So another very important message for those who came and left, who had come in the previous session, not able to come, keep coming. That is what I would also say. And also I would request, get into the good habit, right, where just that couple of minutes or maybe 5 minutes before the session, you come, you arrange your stuff, right, your place, your bottle and everything, your notebook and the pen. And so this saves everybody's time and your time as well. And this is the good thing we should get in, good practice we should get in, right? So with this, as I said, we will not take 1 minute more. We will start on time. Our endeavor would be always to start on time and also complete on time. Good on you all, those who participated today, right from Baranya, Kamli, Kavi, Manoj, Parmu thought of not speaking, right, but she's still here. Parmu, you can speak with us next time, right? And Priyanka and Sridhar, Subha, right? Great job, right? And well done. I wish you all a great day and good weekend. I hope you have a lot of fun, right? If you have a holiday, and then we'll meet up again. Your class would be again on Monday, right? So we will meet up again on Monday, right? Thank you very much for coming in, and we will meet up soon on Monday. And remember those 2 words, make simple sentences and bring it. And you can key in the chat box first thing in the morning. We will start with that, and then we'll go on further. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Take
Thank
care.
you, sir.
Take care.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.